Shalom, Shalom, Israel. I'm Captain Stephen, and I'm with the Sword of the Spirit, coming back at you with a Wednesday night class. And the class is Adam and Eve did not eat a apple from a tree, because that's what we growed up and believed, that they ate a apple, physical apple from a tree, from the tree of good and knowledge, and they ate a physical apple. And this is what the pastor taught us through generation to generation. But I'm but the Most High got me here to break down all the lies that we've been taught, that this apple, you know what I'm saying, this forbidden fruit. But it's the forbidden fruit is the another doctrine from another man. And it's gonna tell you, and when I get into the lesson, and that I'm gonna come up with is John chapter 8 and verse 32, because he said, and ye shall know the truth. See, we the Most High said, ye shall know the truth. So tonight, and anyone that tuned in and listen to the voice of the Most High God come out of me, and you will he gonna break this thing down about this this tree that that Adam and Eve ate this apple off this tree. But it was not a apple. It was a philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Another doctrine. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And we're gonna get into that. So so let me read John chapter 8 and verse 32. It says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So tonight, brothers and sisters, we finna know the truth. And we gonna get into the lesson about the truth, because I've been hearing this all my life. Eve ate the apple from a tree and then gave to Adam. And then that's when everything collapsed. But the Bible finna speak for itself. The Most High finna tell you himself what happened. Okay? But we're gonna get into Joshua, because Joshua's gonna tell you what book to go into to know what really occurred. Because the Bible in Genesis, it tells you they ate a fruit, apple, a fruit, a forbidden fruit, but it didn't give it didn't go all the way into detail. But today, the book of Jasher, it is a part of the Bible. I know some of the camps, some of the congregation, you know what I'm saying, don't read Jasher, the book of Jasher. But the book of Jasher is the part of the history. That's a part of the lost book that they don't want you to know about, because it goes in detail what really went on in the Garden of Eve, in the Garden of Eden. And we're gonna get in Joshua. Bear with me. Joshua chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, forgive me, brothers and sisters. Okay. It says, this is the book of Joshua, chapter 10 and verse 13. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? It's telling you this is going on in the book of Jasher. The book of he telling us to go into the book of Jasher, because the book of Jasher is is a part of the Bible. And a lot of our brothers in the in the congregation all over the camp, we don't read the book of Jasher. That's not a part of the Bible. But it says right here, it says, is not this written in the book of Jasher? This is a Bible. I'm reading out the Bible. The Bible tells us is written in the book of Jasher. Okay. Then it said, so the sun stood still. It said the sun stood still. Okay. It said in the midst of heaven. It says in the Bible, in the King James Bible, and it said also, he said, go is written in the book of Jasher. The book of Jasher is a part of the Bible. It's a part of the history. If you can look parts of history here and you just say, okay, this is the but you got another part and you don't want to read them other parts. So how are you going to get a full understanding? That's why you got to study, show yourself approval. And he said, and it said, and haste not to go down about a whole day. You know what I'm saying? This is what the prophet did. He asked the Most High God, keep the sun up. Don't let the sun go down. Let us get a vengeance on our enemies. And that's what happened. He told us it is written in the book of Jasher. Okay. We're going to go to 2 Samuel, precept on precept, chapter 1 and verse 18. Okay. All praise. It said, also, he bade them to teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. It keeps saying the same old thing. It's telling us we got to go into the book of Jasher. And that's what we're going to go into. But we're gonna start from chapter 1, because we're going to find out what really went on in the Garden of Eden. Because we was all grown up in the church. My big mama took us to in the church. They told her, yeah, Adam and Eve failed because they ate an apple from a tree. Now we're gonna find out is that true or that's false. We're gonna let God be true and every man a lie. It's time to tear down all these lies. And the Most High told us to go into the certain books to find out the truth. Okay. Now, we got that understanding, and we got that understood that we going into the book of Jasher. The book of Jasher is a part of the book. It's part of the Bible. Because it tell you, I gave you two precepts. It's Joshua 10 and 13. Then it come back 2 Samuel 1 and 18. It tells us we have to read the book of Jasher. It said it is written. It is written. Okay. And then it says, now we going into the book of Jasher. You can download it on your phone, on your tablet, or on your computer. You can just follow with me, because it's gonna make sense, make a lot of sense what really went on. You know what I'm saying? And what the Most High God took out of Adam. He didn't just took a rib. He took something else out of Adam and put it into woman. Okay? We fit to find out what really went on. Okay? All right. Let's dive into it. Now, this is the book of Jasher, chapter 1 and verse 1. And God said, and Yahweh said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And Yahweh created man in his own image. So he telling, you know what I'm saying? He said, let us create man in our image, in our likeness. Okay. Verse 2. And Yahweh formed man from the ground. Okay. Who he formed from the ground? Adam. Okay, Adam is different. Adam was different from the other people that he created. When we read in the book, in Genesis, you know what I'm saying? Adam was formed from the dust, from the ground. Okay, and said, and he blew into his nostril. What did he blew in this? What did he blew? The law, statute, and commandment. And it said, the breath of life. The breath of life. Okay. Now we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna go to Baruch. Watch this. This what he blew. This what he blew in the breath into the nostril of Adam. Watch this. This is the book of the Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. Okay. Okay. It said, this is the book of the commandment of Yahweh, and the law that endured forever. All they keep it shall come to life. So he blew his laws, statute, and commandments in Adam. Okay, that's how Adam became living, a living soul. Watch this. It said, blew in his nostril the breath of life. That's those laws, statute, and commandment. You got to remember, Adam had this in him. It was an inner part. That's why the Most High said we're gonna get we're gonna transform in a twinkling of an eye, and you know what? He gonna put his law in our inner part. Adam was the first man had the law, statute, and commandment in his inner part. Okay, to get that understood. You know what I'm saying? And it said of life, and man became a living soul endowed with speech. He came a living soul, and man became what? He started to speak. He began to speak in Hebrew. That's our original language, in Hebrew. Then it said, verse 3, it said, and the Lord said, it is not for man to be alone. See, the Lord looking at everything he created, he said, oh look, it's not good for Adam to be alone by himself. But you got to remember, he already created people over here. So why he didn't give Adam a wife from the people that he created over here? No, it don't go like that. If you're an Edomite, if you're an Edomite, you need to be with an Edomite. If you're a Hamite, you need to be with a Hamite. If you are a East Indian, you need to be with an East Indian. If you Ismail, you need to be with Ismailites. That's who you need to be with. But the Most High made us. He made woman from our real. From, you know, said that woman was part of us. It's not from another nation. It's from our nation. That's why he gave us 12 tribes in our nation. 12 tribes. You got 12 different. You got 12 women in our tribes, and we the same people. Okay. It said, not good for man to be alone. I will make unto him a helper, help me. A helpmate, meet. Okay, so it let you know that Adam and Eve was not equal. A woman is not equal to a man. So let's get that out of let's get that out your brain. Because he created Adam first, and he blew his law, statute, and commandments into him. He didn't blew in law, statute, and commandment into Eve. He blew into Adam, right? He said, help me. So all these women, I don't need no man. But the Most High God said, you know what I'm saying? He said that a man, it's not good for a man to be alone. So he made, that's when he said, that's when he gonna help made you, woman. That's when he made you out of us, okay? Verse 4, and the Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. He putting Adam in a deep sleep. See, Yahweh is the doctor of all doctors. He's just like, you know that movie Frankenstein, Victor Frankenstein, but he was the first. He was the first to create man. You know what I'm saying? He created man in a perfect way. But you see in the movie, look at Frankenstein. He got to get different parts and all that. Most High didn't do all that there. Because everything that Most High did, it was perfect. He said, it caused Adam to, it said, sleep, a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And he slept, and he took away one of his rib. Now, he took one of his rib. Okay, he gonna tell you how you know what I'm saying, how he formed this woman. Now he took his rib, right? Okay. Now Adam, he took from his rib, and he also took something else from Adam. He took a feminine part from Adam and made it as a woman. Okay, that's why things is so backwards right now, because the so-called white man is twisting what the Most High said it was perfect. Now you got women want to be masculine, and then you got men want to be feminine. But right here, he will show you what he did. He took the feminine part and made woman. That's why a woman supposed to be feminine. Okay. And then he said one of his rib and built a flesh up on it. He built a flesh up on it. He took that rib from Adam and built a flesh upon that woman. And he put that feminine part. He took it out of Adam and put it in that woman. Okay. And he said, flesh up on it and formed it and brought it to him. He formed this woman. This one was feminine. Okay, now watch this. And he said, brought to Adam, and it said, Adam awoke from his sleep, and behold, a woman was standing before him. That woman was standing before him. Okay, and it said, and he said, this is a bone of my bone. Look what Adam said. This is a bone of my bone. This came out of me. And he said, it shall be called woman. Adam named Eve. He said, she shall be called woman. Okay. For this has been taken from man. See, the Most High is a creator. And we made it the image of the Most High. So we are creators. So when we go, when the man had lay down with a woman, he said, help me. So what do you mean, help me? The woman supposed to what? Have babies. We supposed to be fruitful. Now you got women, I don't want no kid, but back in the biblical time, you know what I'm saying? If you couldn't have a child for your husband, you worthless. You know what I'm saying? You was worthless. Now you got people don't even want to have children. But you had people back in the biblical time, the women wanted to have children. Look at Sarah. Sarah wanted to have a baby for Abraham. But she couldn't. She had to wait on the Most High. Okay? He said, Adam called her, he said, being taken from me, and Adam called her name Eve. Adam named Eve. Okay? It said, for she was the mother of all living, right? Now, verse 6. It said, and Yahweh blessed them and called their name Adam and Eve in the day that he created them. And the Lord God said, be fruitful. He telling Adam and Eve, be fruitful. Make babies. Plenish the earth. And Adam had the one job to do what? Teach the people of the law, statute, and commandments. That's why when Adam failed, that's why what Enoch walked with the Most High. Enoch taught the whole earth about the law, statute, and commandment, because Adam dropped the ball. So the Most High used what? Enoch to do it. Okay? But that's another subject. That's another subject. We're going to stick to this subject right here. Okay? It said multiply and fill the earth. He said multiply. We're supposed to be multiplied around here. We're supposed to be killing our babies. Did the Most High say thou shalt not kill? If you get pregnant by a so-called black man or a so-called Mexican man or so-called Native American man, that's an Israelite. He told us to be fruitful and multiply on the earth. He didn't tell us to go to the hospital and get an abortion. No, he told us to be fruitful. That's a commandment. And we breaking the command. We see that's what we don't get it. We say we keeping all the laws, statute, and commandment. I'm doing the right thing, but you are a murderer. You killing the seed. You killing the fruit that he told us to be fruitful and multiply. Okay. Verse 7. And the Lord God took Adam and his wife, and he placed them in the Garden of Eden to dress. Now he put Adam in this garden, right? Now Adam got a job, because Adam got to provide for Eve, for his wife. He said to dress it. So he got to work and plenish, and he got to work and do things to make sure Eve is taken care of. And he said, and to keep it, and he commanded them and said unto them, from every tree. He said, from every tree. Okay. Now you got to remember, this is a tree. Tree don't move. Tree don't do anything. Tree it's just a tree. Okay. But he was saying, he was calling men men trees. Okay. He said, every tree of the garden you may eat. Okay. Now this is a physical. He said, you may eat. Okay. Because you got to remember, he said every fruit that I create, you can eat the seed. You can eat it. Okay. And it said the garden, it said the tree of the garden you may eat, but from the tree of knowledge. Now he's saying the tree of knowledge and good. Now he talking about a spiritual thing. He ain't talking about a physically thing, a physically tree. He talking about something for to happen here. That's what he talking about. Something's for to happen. This is going on in spirit thing. Because Adam is a spirit man. He don't know nothing about sin. He don't know nothing about anything. He's a spirit man. Okay. But for it said the knowledge and good and evil, and you shall not eat, for in that day that you eat thereof shall surely die. Now, when you eat from this knowledge, he said knowledge and good. Okay. When you start leaving the Most High God laws, he said you surely die. He telling us, right? He telling Adam, look, Adam, if you eat from, if you start listening to this man here, and he telling you to break my law, statute, commandment, rebuke him, kick him out of the garden, run him out of there, put your foot on his neck. Because he says in the Bible, he said, resist the devil, and he will flee. He will flee from you. But Adam and Eve, watch this. And when God had blessed and commanded them, he blessed them, and then he also commanded them. He went from them. He went back. He went back in heaven. He said, them and Adam and his wife dwelt in the garden, according to the command which the Lord had commanded them. Verse 9. It said, and the serpent, which God had created with them in the earth. Now this the Most High, he describing this man as a serpent because the way he moving and the way he's a slick talker. Okay. And he said, God had created with them in the earth, came to them. Now, if this was a tree and they bit took an apple off this tree, why this tree came to them? It said came to them to incite them to transgress. This is a person. Transgress, incite them. He was trying to get them, persuade them. Adam was tempted, Eve was tempted, and he was tempted, Adam and Eve at the same time. He said, it said, incite them to transgress the commandment of God. He wanted them to listen to him, and so they could transgress against the Most High God laws and his commandments. Now, watch you check that out. Check this out. And it said, which he had commanded them. And the serpent enticed. So this ain't no tree, this ain't no apple that they bit from. He said, entice them. Okay. Entice and pursue. Okay. Now, Adam said, no, buddy, I'm not doing that. Okay. Adam's still right there. Adam's still there. So Adam supposed to what? Resist the devil, and he will what? Will flee. But he did not do that. Okay. He said, entice and pursue the woman. Now he was after the woman now because he couldn't get Adam. Because you got to remember, Adam, the Most High God blew breath in his nostril. He blew law, statute, and commandments. Okay. And he said, pursued it the woman to eat from the tree of knowledge, to eat of what he was talking about, his philosophy. He telling that woman, and that woman, it's happened every day. This is happening every day. It happened in the Garden of Eden. It's happening right now. It's a salesman come to the door, right? And the husband is in the house, and the wife is in the house. And the salesman knocking at the door. Now he's selling a vacuum cleaner, whatever he's selling. Why that salesman say, is your husband home? No, he's not asking that. He talking to that woman. He gonna pursue that woman, entice that woman to buy that product. Okay? And once that woman eat the knowledge, what he's talking about, then what she gonna do? She gonna come to the man. Baby, I want that vacuum cleaner, so. Because we love our women. We try to, make sure our women's happy and satisfied. Okay, we're gonna do it. And that's what Adam did. He followed his wife because Adam loved his wife. It said, acknowledge, and the woman hearkened. The woman listened. She didn't bit no apple and gave it to Adam, and then everything went on. She hearkened. She was listening. Like, okay. She was listening. That's why it's not good for a married woman to talk to another man, because he can persuade her. Cause he coming with smooth words. That's why the woman supposed to be on her game and say, hey, wait a minute, let me go get my husband so you can talk to my husband. But Adam was right there. Why Adam did not intervene? Adam was right there. Saying that's what the Most High was mad about. He was angry with Adam. And Adam was trying to point the finger at Eve. Oh, it was the woman you gave me. No, I gave you law, statute, and commandment. I gave you the power to over serpents and over the scorpions. That was a serpent. That was a man with a silver tongue, with a double tongue. And he got your wife, and now you fall with your wife. So we have to be stand up for the accountability. What we done wrong, we supposed to stand up. We know we wrong. Okay. He said, hearken to the voice. See what I'm talking about? So a tree talking, a physically tree, you get it from a tree that grow apples, grow fruit, is talking. Let me go outside and talk to a tree. Let me see if he's gonna speak back. People gonna think I'm crazy. But he was talking about a man. See, the pastor been telling us lies, talking about that it was a tree and it was a snake. It was a man moved like a snake, and his tongue was a double tongue, sizzle like a snake. He said Eve was hearkening. She would listen to the voice of this man here. Okay. He said the voice of the serpent, because he came like a serpent. And said the words of God, and took from the tree of knowledge, took what he was talking about. His philosopher. Telling Eve, yeah, you could transgress against the Most High God. This going so you're gonna be like God. You're gonna be like him. He gonna die in this here. And he put that, and Eve hearkened to it. And then what? She came back and what? Gave talking to her husband, talking the same way he talked to her, that serpent, that man, the same way Eve talked to Adam. Okay. It said of the knowledge of good, evil, and she ate it. She ate what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? When something is good, you're gonna eat it. Like, damn, you're gonna be that thing gonna have your whole full attention. And that's the same way this entity was had Eve full attention. But Adam was right there. Why Adam didn't do anything? Why Adam said, I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke you, man. Get away from my wife. Get out of here. Why did he do that? He had the power because the serpent would pursue both of them at first, but he knew he couldn't get to Adam. So he said he was pursued after Eve. And Eve hearkened to his voice. It was no tree that Eve ate from. It was the doctrine, the lies that serpent told Eve. Okay. And he said, and she ate, and she took from it and gave also to her husband, and he ate too. Well, that serpent was telling her, that man was telling her, he was eating it too. Because she would make it like, yeah, this is my wife. I'm going to follow my wife. My wife knows what he's talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. Quit. We need to be leaders that like the Most High made us. The woman is not the leader. You see what the woman did? You see what she was saying? We failed because we follow her. The woman supposed to follow us. Okay? Then it said, and Adam and his wife transgressed the commandment. They broke the law. Because they started doing other things. Okay? And it said, of God which he commanded them, and God knew it. He knew it. They broke the commandment. He knew it. He knew this. But he was trying to see. But watch this. And he says, God knew it, and his anger was kindled against them. He was mad. He was like, Adam, you know better. I gave you the law, statute, and commandment. I gave you everything. I gave you the power to overcome the serpent and the scorpions, all these stuff. Okay? And he was killing against them, and he cursed them. The Most High cursed him. He was angry. And it said, verse 12, and the Lord God drove them that day from the garden. He drove them. You know what I'm saying? When that spirit left Adam, and you know what I'm saying? He made them some clothes. See, the Most High God loved her. You know what I'm saying? He could have just left her there, butt naked, let her roam around, but he didn't. He clothed us. He clothed us. And then he drove us out of there. He said, no, get out of here. Because you disobeyed was exactly what I told you not to do, and you did it. It's just like a job. Your boss told you, hey, don't do this and don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You do that, you will get fired. And that's what happened. This is the truth. It was no apple that Eve bit off of. It was the philosophy of another man. She listened and she hearkened to it. And she told it to her husband. Her husband followed her. But he had the law, statute, and commandment in the inner part. The Most High God put the law, statute, and his commandment in Adam in the inner part. Okay? And it said, the garden of Eden to till the ground. It said, and the Lord God drove them that day from the garden of Eden to till the ground from which they were taken. And they went and dwelt at the east of the garden of Eden. And Adam knew his wife. Adam knew his wife. They knew they laid down with each other. Okay? He said knew his wife. And Eve and she bare 2 sons and 3 daughters. Okay? What abortion at? Eve didn't go have abortion, sisters. She had the babies. Because you know what I'm saying? He said, and she called the name of the firstborn Cain, saying, I have obtained a man from the Lord, and the name of the other she called Abel. Now it's Cain and Abel. Okay? That's another story. That's another time. I just wanted to touch about, it was just in my spirit. The Most High put it on my heart to share this with y'all. Let y'all know it wasn't no apple. It was no a tree that Eve and Adam ate from. They ate from the philosopher from another man. And that man was the devil that the Bible speaks of. That was the spirit of the devil got into this man and made them transgress the commandment of the Most High. And us, man, we need to step in our place and we see what's going on. We need to rebuke that devil. Because the Most High said in the Bible, he said, resist the devil and he gonna flee from him. Flee from you. Look what Christ did. Christ is a example. When he took Christ in the wilderness, when he was led by the Spirit in the wilderness, and he got tempted by the devil, the same entity. The same entity. And look at Christ. Christ came victorious over it. And that's the end of the class. I just wanted to bring that out. I just wanted to open your mind. The Most High to put that on my spirit to share with the body of Israel, to edify the body. The if you want to read a little more, you go in a little more to it. Is in the book of Jasher. The book of Jasher is the part of the Bible. It is the history, part of the history. It's a lot of books that it took from the Bible, and they took it from the Bible. That's why the Bible is not a complete book. So that's why the Most High told us to study to show ourselves approval. So he took all the book. This book, Jasher, is a part of the Bible. I just went into the two precepts in the Holy Bible, Joshua and 2 Samuel. Joshua 10 and 13 told us it is written in the book of Jasher. And then he came back and told us again in 2 Samuel chapter 1 and verse 18. Told us what it is written in the book of Jasher. So the book of Jasher is a part of the Bible. And I just advise anyone, please read the book. It will open your mind. You will see everything clearly. The Most High God is trying to wake us up to the truth. And with that, I say, Shalom, Israel. Hallelujah. Kwan Yasharala. Kwan Yasharala.